So we're going live on YouTube.
We're already live. Whatever you say.
All right.
So we're live right now?
We're live on YouTube.
Are you recording on Audacity?
Yeah, Audacity's been recording for the past 5 minutes. Hell yeah. So I'm gonna play around with it. Y'all can talk normally because I'm gonna play around with the cameras.
Should we start the podcast or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'll tell you when. It's in, because at 45.
Okay. Poopy pizza.
Pizza poopy.
Oh, can we use the timer whenever?
Yeah, we'll have the timer. I have it over here.
You have the remote? Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I'll let you control it.
So many remotes.
So let me see. How do I mess with it?
Why does this have all of these options?
I think you can put down and then put like 20 minutes and then it counts down.
But why does it have a question mark and exclamation point?
I think if you don't know how to use it, you hit question mark and then Morgan Freeman tells you what to do.
It comes out of there.
Yeah.
It's like a digitized version of Morgan Freeman's face.
It's just like super low
It's just
res.
a smell.
It's like it is. Look, there's moles.
There's moles.
It wasn't funny when Sergio said it.
I said there's moles.
No, I don't get a turn, Sergio.
What is that?
From King of the Hill. They're going on a road trip and fucking Bill tries to be funny, but he says something stupid and Hank's like, no, I don't get a turn, Bill. God damn it.
That's so funny. Because they killed the joke. That's so good. I've never thought of that. That's so good. I'm like astonished right now.
By King of the Hill's amazing sense of humor.
Dude, Mike Judge is a genius. That's the guy that.
Oh, Mike! I thought you said my judge, like a personal judge
like,
you knew or something.
Yeah, my friend. He's a judge.
Mike Judge is so good.
I'm checking it over here.
Okay. Is it your phone or what?
Yeah, that looks good.
Hey, cool.
I thought you were fucking with this.
No. There's a 3-second delay.
That's okay.
That's all right.
Joe, that's how it's supposed to be.
Just in case one of us goes nude by accident, you
I
can
think
just
so.
cut the stream before it happens.
It's okay, Sergio.
It's like
your shortcomings are fine.
You're short. All right.
What?
We can start. I can't figure out the camera thing, but we can start now if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back. This is the third episode of Big on Pokemon.
It was like you forgot what it was.
Yeah, I completely forgot. But this is actually, I noticed we've never started any of the podcasts by saying what the name of the podcast is.
Oh.
Oh, we haven't? Wow.
Yeah, we've not said the name of the podcast this whole time. So yeah, this is the third episode of Big on Pokemon. I'm going to cut that one in because it's cleaner and nicer. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so this episode, last episode, we battled Misty. This episode, we're taking on Lieutenant Surge. Oh, and Sergio's back.
I'm back.
Yeah, I'm Ian.
I'm Rocky.
So
Spot on.
I'm here, so there's a YouTube live going on now.
Oh yeah. True. So you could either listen to this as a podcast or watch us. It's like on demand, right?
So so you just go to YouTube.com and look up Analog Arcade, and it'll be under a live section. It'll be on the Big on Pokemon podcast playlist.
Cool.
Does this camera work, Sergio?
Nope. I can't figure out why.
Trying to get it to work so that you can see Sergio's beautiful face, but
yeah,
we'll get that in due time.
I'm gonna be messing around with everything.
That's all right. That's fine, Sergio. I didn't start the timer. Let me start that real quick. Okay, so we're back, you guys. So Lieutenant Surge this week. I also suggested that we caught 3 new Pokemon in the wild, Rocky.
Optional.
Were you able to? How many Pokemon did you catch? Don't name them yet.
12.
I have the same.
Oh, you didn't catch any new Pokemon?
I didn't see any that were worth training up to 25 from scratch.
Okay,
Nice.
so I caught 3 brand new Pokemon in the wild,
you did.
but only 2 of them made it onto my team. I wanted that to be a restriction that you had to have 2 brand new Pokemon on your team by the next time we battled.
I was not clear on that.
Yeah, that's okay. But anyway, so I caught 3 new Pokemon. 2 of them are now on my team.
Mm-hmm.
So I used them to battle Surge, and they helped out a lot. I gotta admit. But so you didn't catch any Pokemon.
I didn't.
Did any of your Pokemon evolve?
No.
No?
Oh, isn't that secret?
Well, I mean, he already knows what they were from last time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
But none of them evolved because they only went up a couple of levels. Some of them learned some new moves.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we'll talk about that after we battle. I'd rather keep that.
One of the moves that he.
So I might as well talk about the new Pokemon I caught. I caught Mankey.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think you have Mankeys.
I kind of wanted a Mankey.
Yeah, I have a Mankey. I named him Nacho Man because
Macho Man.
I don't know. I thought it'd be funny. No good reason.
No good reason.
And then the other, I'm gonna look at my party real quick because the other two are on my party. The Mankey did not make it to my party.
I think he evolves at like 28.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even. He's still a level 10 in my box. The other Pokemon I caught that's new is an Oddish, and he already evolved into a Gloom.
At like 22.
20? Yeah, that makes sense. 20. I think it was somewhere around there.
Yeah.
And I named him Dank Onion. You guys aren't laughing, and it's hurting my feelings.
I was thinking like, you got like baby Shrek, you
Yep.
got Dank Onion.
Yeah, I have to keep them apart, or else one will eat the other.
You gotta keep like one in the front, one in the back.
And then the other Pokemon I caught was an Abra, and now he's a Kadabra, and his name is Zoltar.
Oh.
Do you know what Zoltar is?
From Power Rangers?
No.
No, you seemed offended. No.
Zoltar is the
That guy from. Oh no, I
Sergio
know.
doesn't know.
Okay, so how I know Zoltar, it could very much well be from Pokemon or
I know if you
Power Rangers or whatever. No, Zoltar is the fortune telling machines
Yes.
where you put your hands on the thing and then it's like this half dummy in like a glass box.
And like he moves and he's
And
like, "Let me tell you."
Yeah, and it's very racially insensitive. But I named my.
Because he has a turban.
Yeah.
Oh,
I named my
goodness.
Abra Zoltar because I thought it'd be cool.
And we're going to talk about our experience with that in a bit, or is that?
Yeah, I'll talk about that later. But,
Okay.
So the first thing we did after Cerulean City, or first thing I did, was go and meet up with Bill. Since you had done that in the previous episode, I went up
Sure did.
and met Bill, and he was a. Have you ever seen the movie The Fly?
With Jeff Goldblum and group.
Yeah, with Jeffrey Goldblum.
Yeah.
I think that's what that is a reference to.
I think so too.
Kind of morphs himself with what's seemingly a Nidorino, maybe.
Yeah, it's got that same kind of sprite as like a Nidorino or a Rhydon. No, like a Dragonite kind of.
Yeah.
The dragon type egg group. I think.
Yeah. I've always liked the way that sprite looked and wished that it would have been its own Pokemon rather than just a symbol for what a certain type of or a grouping of Pokemon would be.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless, he strictly just looks like that rather than a human mixed in with that. But I guess the dialogue implies that he is kind of like a half man, half Pokemon at that point, right?
Yeah.
How do you think it would have gone if you caught Bill with a Pokeball?
You just have a talking Pokemon come along with you that understands the system.
Oh, do you think that would be torture for Bill? Do you think Bill would enjoy doing that? What kind of moves do you think Bill can learn?
Well, first question. I think at some point his Pokemon instincts would kick in and he would just go into a primal state of submission.
Yeah.
But I think the moves he'd learn might be like, oh shit.
It'd probably be some nasty ass moves, right? They've got to be the worst moves.
I'm trying to think if there should be a Pokemon move that just coincidentally relates to him, or if it should be like a human action that you can turn into a Pokemon move.
What is it a move that Ditto turns into a Pokemon, or is that his ability?
Transform?
Transform. So do you think Bill could transform? Or do you think he obviously needs the teleporter or whatever in order to do that?
To transform?
He would need the teleporter, right?
Yeah.
So you could give him like the teleportation pad item.
Oh, if there was items in this game?
Yeah.
We're dreaming too big now.
Yeah.
Okay, well anyway, so you help Bill, he gets unstuck out of his human shape, or out of his half human, half Pokemon shape, and we don't get to see the Pokemon. It's just Bill that comes out of the other side. I guess that's all right.
Yeah.
And he gives us a ticket to the SS Anne, correct?
Yep.
Yep. And so when I knew that the next stop was Vermilion, is it Vermilion? Vermilion.
Yeah.
Like Slipknot. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. What is there a song?
Yeah, it's
Slipknot?
Vermilion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
part 1 and
Yeah.
part 2. Did you rock out to some Slipknot when you were in Vermilion City?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I ever do.
Yeah. So I had the expectation that we wouldn't, or I had originally thought that we got on the SSN from like south of Cerulean, and it took us to Vermilion, but I was way off. Instead, we take the underground passage to Vermilion, and then we notice that there's the bush that needs to be cut in front of the gym, and then we have to go to the SSN to get the HM cut.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to avoid getting on the SSN at all. I was like, oh shit, how do I get it? So did you go any further east from Vermilion? Did you go and fight all those trainers out in the tall grass?
No, I ended up going to the boat,
Mhm.
finishing the gym, and then I went into Diglett's cave to train because it worked well with the typing that I had.
Oh, okay. Don't give up too much. But yeah, that makes, I mean, I know who your team is, but yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I didn't touch Diglett Cave at all. I actually did I fought all the trainers out east of Vermilion, and then I went to the SSN, fought all the trainers that the SSN had to offer, and then I went and took on Surge.
Wow.
Um,
So I've still got all those trainers to the east.
Yeah, there's a good amount of trainers out to the east. Man. Yeah, I was afraid that I was breaking too much of
a rule.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like it's almost a little bit free game at this point.
I kind of did the same thing with Nugget Road.
Yeah, true.
I went up there and did all that because it was still connected to the town, and it's not like you went to the next town to go get a new item or anything.
Yeah. Nugget, did you sell the Nugget?
I don't remember. No, I don't think so. I don't think I sold it.
One thing that I didn't realize was a thing in this game is you run out of item storage.
Pretty quick.
Holy shit. I was like, I have to use these fucking TMs, dude. Like,
well, what you can do is you can store them in your PC.
Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
And I even pulled out the potion from my PC and everything. God damn it.
That was a common thing in RPGs. Like Final Fantasy 1 and 2, you had the fat chocobo. Well, not the first one, but like, I know in 3, and I'm pretty sure in number 2, you had the fat chocobo you could go to, and he'd hold items for you. And then periodically, you'd have like a summoning portal to bring him to you, and then he'd be like, here you go, here's all the stuff.
Wow, I didn't know about that at all. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was just using items when I didn't need to. Anytime I picked up a rare candy, I just used it right on the spot, which isn't necessarily great, but I guess in this game it doesn't really matter because there's no IVs or anything in this game.
There is a guy that says it's better to train a Pokemon than to catch it, so I'm thinking maybe rare candies still have that same effect, where if you use it, the stats don't go up as high.
Huh.
I'm thinking, but like, I don't know. I know for sure, like you're saying, in later games, that's how it works. You're supposed to train them and get the EVs built in.
Right. Yeah, rare candies is almost like a cheater's candy.
Yeah, like a cheater's candy.
Like a Snickers or something.
Like a Zero.
Do you think Pokemon are like dogs and they can't eat chocolate?
No, they eat chocolate.
Oh, they do? Oh, yeah, they eat like puffs and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
When have they eaten chocolate?
They eat pastries.
Yeah, they eat pastries, and some of the pastries must have chocolate in them.
They eat rice balls with seaweed.
Sergio's watching the cartoon.
No, I'm watching it right now.
So on the SSN, there's a lot of sailors, and the sailors don't talk like sailors. They don't talk like, I guess what you would think a stereotypical sailor would be, like Popeye or something. They talk like fucking pirates. I think whenever the US was localizing this game, they're like, oh, they're sailors. They didn't even look at the sprite and just assumed pirates.
Oh, dude, the localization team for Pokemon was blindsided whenever they finally allowed them to do that. Like, they had a plan for English and maybe like German, I think. But after that, they said, like, this is your job, do it. So like in Japan, not Japan, Mexico. Well, like any place that speaks Spanish.
Not Japan, Mexico.
I got that way off, right? Any place that speaks Spanish, they translated the move slam specifically to the word for a door slamming in Spanish. So they would think of it as
the
like
onomatopoeia of a door slamming?
I think it might have been the action, it
like
might have been the
door
onomatopoeia.
specifically.
But then people confused it instead of like hitting something to like an evil move of like kicking somebody out. Or
that's so weird.
yeah, there was so many problems in the beginning with the localization teams.
That's honestly so weird.
Yeah.
That's such a weird translation.
Pokemon fact.
That's crazy. I'm a little
taken back by that.
Yeah, but that's crazy. So on the SSN, there's a bunch of sailors. There's some Poke fanatic. Is there a Poke fanatic? Oh, you didn't go. So you didn't go out east. There's one of my favorite sprites of
that guy with like shuffling in his mascot costume, or what?
No, not that guy. There's a trainer out east called Gambler, and I like the way that guy looks. He looks like how Steve Ditko used to draw the Vulture in the early Spider-Man
old
comics.
man in like skin tight pajamas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that like the 80s comics? Or?
No, the like the 60s.
Oh.
Yeah, so like way far back.
The Vulture was like his first villain, right?
Yeah, It was his first villain that stuck around.
Yeah.
The stupidest villain ever.
Yeah, I think there's an ongoing joke that another writer, Chip Zdarsky, does, where he says that all of Spider-Man's villains are just geriatric old men.
Oh, God.
To paint y'all a better picture, he kind of looks like Mr. Burns.
He does
like
look like Mr. Burns.
Like green, old 1800s Christmas pajamas
Yeah.
with like a little butt hatch.
Yeah, you would think the butt would open wide up for some shit to fall out. But yeah, so the Gambler, he looks like that, but he has like some dice in between his fingers, and he's like got them all. But anyway, that's beyond the point. Upon SSN, there's a lot of trainers to fight, but there's also strangely like a whole like French staff of cooks, and that took me aback too, because I was like, why do they have to be French? I go into the kitchen and I think, oh, I'm gonna fight a bunch of chefs, like they're going to use like cloisters because you can cook clams, or they're going to use a bunch of like Pokemon that you can typically cook and eat in the real world if they're just animals.
Yeah.
And you don't battle a single one of them.
Yeah, you don't, right? I was constantly on edge thinking like, who's going to battle me? And you battle like 6 people there, maybe. I might be underselling it, but
and you go onto the front of the boat too, and there's maybe 5 guys out there. Only 2 of them want to battle you.
Right.
And so you're like, fuck, how do I navigate this and battle the people I want to in the order I want to, or battle anybody at all? But instead, some guys are just like, oh, our captain is sick. And that's all they say.
Yeah. And you know what? Constantly, I was looking for a bed because I was ready to fight all these fuckers on this boat. And I couldn't find one.
Heal in the bed or something?
Yeah, I was like freaking out because I couldn't. And I was like, do they not have it in this game? They do in every other where they have like one bed you could sleep at because it's your cabin, but I couldn't find one.
I was at this point, I had my Kadabra. And so I was trying to use teleport. Tried to use teleport upon the ship several times, and it wouldn't teleport me out of the ship. I would have to walk all the way out of the ship, all the way up the dock, and then teleport from there.
For real?
Back to the PC, or back to the Pokemon Center.
And at that point, you have like 10 more steps back to the Pokemon Center. Like, there's no point in teleporting.
Exactly. But yeah, so upon the SSN, real quick, on Nugget Road, you also battle your rival. And I forgot about that. Before you even start to battle any of the other trainers on Nugget Road, you battle your rival.
Yeah, that's right.
And so I know that we had a little bit of confusion in the first episode trying to figure out the Pokemon that our rival has. We also battle him upon the SSN. We can safely say that it's Eradicate, Pidgeotto, and a Kadabra, and whatever the starter you are weak to.
Now, I think it might change his other Pokemon depending on what starter's picked.
Really?
Yeah, they do that in, I don't know about this game, but in other games they do that. So that it'll also counter your starter a little bit.
Huh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember as a kid being jealous of his Kadabra because I couldn't fucking catch an Abra worth of shit. In this game, I thought that I was going to have to level my Jigglypuff up high enough to where it was faster than a level 10 Abra so it could sleep before the Abra could teleport away. But then I read a guide online that just said, just start throwing Pokeballs, dude, you'll get it.
Oh yeah.
And so I decided to do that, and it only took 2 Pokeballs.
And sometimes the teleport fails. I mean, like, I'm not looking at it to see if it fails, but I'm like looking away and I notice, I thought it used it a second ago. And
yeah.
sometimes you get lucky that way.
Well, so I have obviously an Abra, and I had a Kadabra, and so that's beyond the point. Our rival has a Kadabra. We fight him upon the SSN. How did you find him tactically this time around?
The Kadabra kind of freaked me out because honestly, that line of Pokemon is super strong, especially in red and blue.
They're so fucking fast.
Yeah.
I'm astonished at how fast the Kadabra is in this fucking game, dude.
Alakazam, Gengar, like those Pokemon that are considered really high tier in the beginning of
especially because you have to like trade to get them to the full level.
They're super fast. Like Gengar has near 400 max speed, which is a lot. That's like Aerodactyl.
Jesus.
I think Electrode's faster than them, but that might be it. And
Electrode's a fast Pokemon?
Electrode is one of the fastest, yeah.
Because he's a ball bearing. He just rolls around.
Just electrically charged ball.
He's stupid. I think his speed's probably like 500 or like 450, something like that.
I showed my girlfriend Ashley pictures of Voltorb and Electrode for the first time the other day, and she was upset that those were Pokemon.
And everybody else is like, all these new Pokemon suck. They're garbage.
There's a literal garbage Pokemon.
Yeah, Muck.
Yeah. No.
Dude, Rocky played you like a fiddle, dude.
Read his description. He's garbage in the sewer, and he comes to life by the moonlight.
I understand what he is, but it's a literal pile of garbage with trash you could see. All right, we'll move on.
Lapras. Just start naming any
But Sergio's right. There is Garbodor and Trubbish.
There we go.
Yeah, I couldn't remember Garbodor.
Aren't they like good Pokemon?
They're decent. Yeah, I mean, they are their generation's. I almost said Guck and Dimer.
Guck and Dimer.
Guck and Dimer.
But they did give Garbodor a Gigantamax form.
Shut up.
Yep.
Really?
Oh, wow, and it looks different than.
He's super huge, like a giant mountain of like a landfill. And it looks like cars and boats are falling from him, but they're like toy cars and toy boats that have been expanded.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool. Do you think that's commentary on, because like the games take place in the UK? There's not like a lot of landfills up there, right?
No, not well. It's literally like, because I know America.
I think we're more known for.
We're known for that, but it's weird. Yeah, our landfills are like, I think we make them into parks. Like there's one down the road from where we're at right now.
Really?
Yeah, the Pearsall Park. Okay.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm.
Phone call on the podcast.
Wow, Rocky.
You didn't need to answer that?
Oh my God.
Like in all seriousness?
I don't know. I might.
We'll take a break real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, we can take a little break. So we'll be back after this.
Short intermission.
Exactly.
We're still going to be live on YouTube.
But... Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
okay, we'll be back.
Okay.
Oh, it's just Poppy.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that it was, and I was like, oh, maybe you should get that. Did you pause the?
Oh, good call.
So we know. Oh.
Okay. Let's try to not talk about Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because I like to keep it for the podcast.
There's been people coming in and out of the
Have they been leaving messages?
No, I asked them to leave messages, and they haven't. Which is weird, because last time I didn't.
We'll talk to them on the podcast.
I literally said, if anyone has any questions, feel free to drop them here.
Cool.
So if anyone is going to have questions.
That's perfect.
Yeah. So I was looking, I think instead of creating a live stream for YouTube, I need to create an event. And on the event, it would give me an option to add multiple cameras.
Oh.
But only people watching on laptops will be able to see the multiple camera angles. And it will be only the main camera through mobile viewers.
Is there like an external place where you can start a stream and then lead it?
The player.me that I was trying to open that I use for Twitch would have worked, but for some reason it wasn't allowing Google logins.
Oh, weird.
And YouTube's Google.
Yeah.
It was saying Google logins are temporarily disabled. There must have been some
Weird.
security thing that went on or something.
That sucks. I'm sure there's a lot of people freaking out right now and trying to.
Yeah, they
figure
probably
out, like,
stream live on YouTube specifically with that, and they're like, oh,
because I think they use that to stream simultaneous from YouTube and Twitch at the same time, right?
So yeah, you could set it up like that, and then you can go live on multiple platforms.
Ooh, I got the sweat. Can you see that on the camera?
No, it doesn't show. Oh yeah, it does actually. But yeah, it will show live on multiple platforms, and you can have multiple cameras. Because like when I'm playing on Twitch, I have 2 screens, so and I can flop back and forth between the screens, and like I can have like an intro, outro, and like I'll be right back screen and everything.
Just like I did on Twitch.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna.
Is he gonna come by?
No.
No.
He accidentally called me, but then he's like, "Well, how are you doing?"
All right.
So, does anyone need to do anything before we get back into it?
No.
No.
Okay,
So.
cool. Well, let's start it. This fucking thing.
Yeah, you gotta like pick it up real high.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh,
There it goes.
Hey, so we're back.
Oh.
Where did we last leave off?
We were talking about sailors. We were talking about.
Oh yeah, so the SSN.
SSN.
Did you fear your rival at all, and when it came to his tactics this
Well,
time
then we
around?
talked about stats and stuff. Yeah, and then we talked about how the Kadabra kind of intimidated me.
Yeah.
It kind of didn't, because I had leveled out all of my Pokemon's levels.
Oh, okay.
And doing that constantly, every time there's a landmark, I don't fear anything.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
it did throw me back a little bit. But, you know, like usually in a Pokemon game, you've got your one hero, like we talked about,
Mhm.
and that one Pokemon's high level, but then he's got to check for it, and then
Yeah,
knocks it out, and you're like, I'm screwed.
because he has
That's
a
it.
hero Pokemon too, pretty
Yeah,
much,
it's
which is his starter.
Yeah.
So he had an Ivysaur at this point, obviously.
Mhm.
He had a Kadabra, he had a Raticate, and he had a Pidgeotto. Is this the last time we see his Raticate?
I think his Raticate does die because it's sick. I think that's actually in the game.
What?
I think it's mostly implied,
Yeah.
because I don't think they come out and
They
say.
definitely don't.
But
Yeah.
but we meet up with him again in Lavender Town,
Yeah.
and is that the next time we
that's
meet him?
right. And he
Yes.
says like something about having the tower. That's why he's there.
Yeah, and he says like he implies in a way he says something along the lines of losing a Pokemon is hard or something.
I'm
like that.
pretty sure in the Japanese version, I'm sure he's like, yeah, my Pokemon died.
Just straight up, just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
My Raticate bit the dust.
Yeah.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Smell you later.
I'll smell you later.
Yeah, it's saying on here on this fan theory that he received a lot of injuries after the battle,
Uh-huh.
but because of crowding and confusion on the luxury liner, he was unable to make it to the Pokemon Center in time.
Oh, it's brutal.
The real
So
reason
you killed him.
Yeah.
It's implied
Implied.
that we
Kill him.
we were the direct cause
Oh my
of.
god.
And that's why he went to Lavender Town to put his friend to rest.
Man, I kind of breezed through that part like every time, so I never really got the
Yeah,
grasp
you
of
don't
it.
read your games.
There's-
No, I don't.
There's a history, or there's an idea. There's something I'm trying to get at by saying this, but rats and ships they mix. Like rats will get on ships, and that's what brings sickness and plague, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Do you think that this is commentary on that by saying like, oh, his rat was on board of the ship, he got sick, he died?
It honestly might be. You know, them making all these ideas, it probably starts out that way, and then someone tells them, like, no, you can't go that far. So then they
You
kind of,
can't
like, keep the
explicitly say
essence
that.
of
Yeah.
it. But
Well, because like there's a lot of that like in the Pokemon games where there's like commentary or direct relation to like the
Exactly.
culture or something.
Yeah,
But a lot of times it gets lost in translation when converted to English,
true.
and sometimes some of it gets what's it called?
Next.
Yeah, there's a word censored.
Oh, censored, yeah.
Or just completely mixed, completely taken out. So like it loses. I think if we were to play the game and fully be extremely fluent in Japanese, I think it would come across more as like a commentary kind of thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Upon seeing his Raticate, I was actually kind of fearful because I had encountered a trainer previously that had a Raticate, and that Hyper Fang fucked me up.
it's stupid strong.
I was not expecting that, man. I know you had mentioned it to me before, talking about Raticate and how it can be a viable Pokemon, about how its Hyper Fang is actually stronger than most people anticipate.
Mm-hmm.
And boy, oh, was I taken aback by this fucking Hyper Fang. It wasn't even, his Hyper Fang. I was able to sweep him pretty well upon the SSN, but I think it was another trainer on Nugget Road before I had fully trained my Pokemon into what I had deemed.
It's like one of the boys, right? And they have.
I think it's like a junior trainer, and I think he's the last guy at the top of the Nugget Road.
Yeah.
Before the guy that asks you to join Team Rocket.
Yeah.
So real quick, I want to go back to Nugget Road or Nugget Bridge.
Nugget Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that guy up at the top of Nugget Bridge that asks you to join Team Rocket, and it doesn't give you the option to say yes or no.
Yeah, I was upset about that.
I wanted to see what would happen if you would say yes to joining Team Rocket.
I think that was their way of getting around having to like create the extra dialogue and stuff. I'm sure because the whole build up and getting to there, and it seems anticlimactic to just drop it off without an option.
Yeah.
I'm sure at some point in the script when they were developing it, there was like a whole dialogue. There had to have been.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. There could be one in Japanese, but once again, the censorship team.
Yeah.
We're putting a lot at fault of this American.
Because Americans censor the weirdest things.
Well, I remember Nintendo of America for a long time wouldn't allow any sort of religious symbolism in their games here in America.
Yeah.
Because it was such a hot button topic. Christianity and all. So I can imagine like when porting over Castlevania or something, that must have been pretty difficult.
There's a lot of like Gothic imagery in a lot of like Japanese games.
Yeah.
And still today, like they just like it's something in their culture that there's like a niche group that really love that. Kind of like how we had emos and stuff that kind of got that. What's had?
I'm emo.
They're dying out, brother.
But so you finish up on the SSN. I, for some reason, remember battling the captain, but that's not what we do. Instead, we just rub the fool's back.
Well, I think a lot of these things that you're getting mixed up or having deja vu about is from Gold and Silver.
I think you're right. I think I got Gold and Silver mixed up with Red Blue. Even though I've never beaten the original Gold and Silver, I've only beaten Soul Silver.
Oh, but you've played enough of each, and you played not enough and enough at the same time to get them mixed into one game.
Exactly. Yeah.
You do travel across the ocean in the boat, like what you were thinking was going to happen. You do go from city to city in Gold and Silver.
Yeah, and I remember that because once you kind of finish up a lot of Silver, or once you finish up a lot of Johto, when you come over to Kanto, I remember Lieutenant Surge being the first fool I fought, like the first trainer I fought. Is that
first fool?
Is that no? But is that crazy? Have you? Because I think you go to Vermilion.
I think you can do them in any order you want.
Oh,
I think.
Okay. I don't think that's true.
No, you can't do them in any order, but it is quick. You go straight through Kanto like nothing.
I'm very excited to play Gold and Silver, especially the original. Like, of course, I love Soul Silver, but I can't wait.
I had Gold, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I was like, whoa, this is such like a good addition to the Pokemon.
Yeah. I remember as a kid. Oh, real quick, I wanted to talk about this. So this is the first and only time we get non-legendaries on the box as the box covers.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, because it's Charizard and Blastoise here in America.
Yeah.
And then right after that, it's Ho-Oh and Lugia, and then Suicune. And then after that, it's fucking Groudon and Kyogre, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
This is the last time we get non-legendaries on the box.
I think I know why. Or at least I think I know why.
Well,
what do you think?
Well, I think what had happened was when they came out with Gold and Silver, they were like, we need something bigger than Mewtwo.
Starter.
Or even the starter, yeah, bigger than Mewtwo. And they thought, what if each game had their own legendary? What if each game had their own Mewtwo? That way it's fucking $60 twice, my man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so I think that's what kind of drove away from like, oh, well, you can have Charizard in this game, or Blastoise, or Venusaur. You know what I mean? But in the other games, it's like, no, if you want that legendary, you have to get that game.
Yeah.
It was kind of.
Yeah. I think a lot of it had to do with Blastoise, Charizard, they're cool. You get them early on. It really introduces you to like how cool the Pokemon could be, and it's like something you immediately can grab and see. So it's a great introduction to do it that way. But also, like, after the fact, they saw how everyone was going crazy, like, oh, is Mew in the game? Is he not?
Yeah.
Like, and like everyone's like looking for a second legendary.
Yeah.
And I think they were like, oh, like, look how crazy these people are going for these legendaries. Because like in Gold and Silver, they make like a whole storyline based off of the legendaries,
like the beasts specifically. Yeah.
And even at that, like Ian got Pokemon Red with Charizard on the cover, but he picked Squirtle.
Yep.
Like it doesn't stick with the game that you pick. It's like after you get it, it's like cool. I have Red, and there are Pokemon that only show up in Red that aren't in Blue, but that's the only attachment there is to the box art.
Yeah.
Is like the idea that it's different from the other one.
Exactly.
And then Venusaur gets left out.
Yeah.
And then that's what would happen with all the rest of them is one of them gets left out.
Yeah. If they were to continue to do starters, one of them would be seen as either the underdog or the least fortunate.
The box art's also kind of like a teaser, like, hey, if you play this game, you can eventually get this.
Oh, for the first 2 games, for Red and Blue.
Well, for
for the
legendary, like, hey, you're not going to get this right away, but
this is what you're going to use the Master Ball on.
Yeah. He's pretty cool. You want him.
And it's also kind of a way for them to collect data, like which artwork or which typing or which Pokemon is better with the public so that we know which direction to go in the future.
True. When we get to Gold and Silver, I'll obviously do the research to see which one sold better.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember as a kid thinking, oh, Lugia is so much doper. Lugia looks like a flying badass silver
whale.
Yeah,
it's all smooth.
He looks like he looks so dope, and fucking Ho-Oh looks like a golden chicken.
Yeah.
Like, do I want the dope fucking giant silver dragon or the gold chicken? I mean, now I appreciate both of them, and I love both of them very much, as if they were my own children. But as a kid, I was like, I don't want that fucking gross chicken.
The rainbow turkey.
I think
the rainbow turkey.
I like Lugia more, and I think it's directly related to because I had Gold, and I was like, oh, I have him. I have Ho-Oh.
Like I was all
so
like, Lugia was like,
man, I want him.
The one that got away.
Yeah. So.
And I mean, they still give you the option to get the second one later on. So I ended up finding out that the getting Ho-Oh was less intimidating to me than it was Lugia, because Lugia you had to trek through a cave for a while. And
so you can get both of the. Oh, you can get both of them in Gold and Silver. Oh shit! I'm talking on my ass the whole time.
Once you get to Kanto, the second half of the game, you go to Pewter City. There's a guy that just gives you the ticket to go over there.
Wow.
He gives you a silver wing or a rainbow wing, whichever one.
I thought they were exclusive.
You are right.
Holy shit! This whole time I was talking as if they're exclusive this whole time.
Oh, I mean they are in the beginning, but then later on you can get it. But they're much harder. They're level 70 instead of 40.
But then that's the last time that you're able to get both legendaries in the
game.
Pokemon fact.
I'm gonna put like a little ding every time you say that.
I always thought of Lugia as like flying Mewtwo.
Flying Mewtwo.
Like,
flying fat Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Even though Mewtwo can already fly.
Yeah.
But Lugia's got winged flying.
Yeah.
He's flying type, right? He's flying psychic, Lugia?
He's flying in psychic. Mm-hmm. But everybody's like, where's Hydro Pump? Oh, then there it is. Hydro Pump is water type. He controls the oceans.
That's so funny. So yeah, in Ruby and Sapphire, I guess that's the first time that the box legendaries are exclusive to their game.
You can get them. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no!
I think it is exclusive. Yeah, you're right.
I think it is.
For sure, at some point it becomes exclusive somewhere down the chain. We know that.
That's true.
Pokemon fact.
I'm gonna put a fart sound right there. All right, so since we already did our break, do you want to go into a battle right now?
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, let's do it. All right, you in? What?
No, let's take a break.
Oh wait, holy shit! Yeah, let's take a break. We haven't even talked about Lieutenant Sergio or anything.
Oh, we haven't.
Okay, yeah, let's take a break.
Too bad. You don't get the satisfaction, guys.
All right. So we're taking a break now.
Yeah.
I want to set the camera up to record his DS
instead
while we're live streaming.
Okay.
And then I'll move it. Once you're done battling, I'll move it back. It doesn't have to look good or be smooth, but just so.
Maybe I could sit on the table, and it can.
No,
record.
I think I can connect it to the couch.
You can get that clip right there and just put it onto this table.
Oh
right here.
fuck yes. No, but I don't want it to be.
And then I have to sit super still.
Yes.
You can move.
That's why I'm saying the table.
You can
might
move
be
back
better.
there to the table. If you
Yeah, I think I'd like the table better because then I can just rest it and not move it.
Oh, pause the time.
No.
Oh, good call. I keep forgetting.
How does that look?
Sergio, move your head. I can't pause the time.
It looks so funny on the computer.
Don't hold it too hard because you don't have a lot of wire. No. Yeah, push it back. There we go.
Okay.
Set up like you're drawing.
Oh, Rocky, your drawing videos, you set that up in your room, right?
He does it right here.
Yeah, I do it right here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I got this gooseneck thing.
Oh.
Okay.
I could have sworn they're in your room.
Does the bottom matter?
No,
screen?
the bottom does not matter.
Okay.
Okay,
It's-
tell me if to go up, down,
Turn it like so. It's like this. Make it straight.
like this.
Other way.
Other way.
Other way. Keep on going. Stop. And then go this way. No, other way. Sorry.
Oh, your screen is flipped.
Yeah.
So all the words are gonna come in backwards.
Go this way. No, whatever.
It is backwards, yeah.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter, though.
Go.
It's not terribly important.
Go. Right there. That's like around the center. It's blurry though, so put your hand there to like focus it. Okay, remove it. There you go.
It went
you got
back to blurry.
again. Maybe put like.
Should I zoom it out or pull it out?
Yeah, pull it out a little bit.
Have to readjust it. Is that a little better?
That looks. Oh, it
Pick
will not
pick it up and
focus
hold
on
it like you normally would. It will not focus. It focuses. Oh, it's focusing on you in the background. Because see how
It's focusing on your
reflection.
Oh, so should I?
No, it's still gonna focus. It's so.
Tap on the screen again.
Put the black behind it, like the laptop.
Oh, good call. Are people watching us do this?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Almost. Oh, turn off the light. Is it the middle one?
Darkness. Yeah,
it the
it's that one.
There, perfect.
Yep, it focused.
That's
Awesome. So can I?
Remember in the video that we
Oh,
watched?
it unfocused.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, close the shades behind you. It's because it keeps on getting.
Put your hand on it again. Oh,
Why?
Let me move this out of the way.
Oh, maybe. See, now it's okay.
I mean, if we don't get it, then we don't get it, honestly. Put it like.
Can you turn the
Closer.
brightness up on the screen, or is it all the way up?
Oh, yeah, put the brightness up.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Oh, it's all flipped. Oh, can. Oh, fuck. Man, I wish I was using.
I can turn the brightness up.
Yeah.
I wish I was using the other studio, because then I think I could have turned off the autofocus on that camera. That's what, because it keeps on autofocusing, but I can't manually focus here.
Nope, that's as bright as it goes.
Okay. But just start playing. If it's blurry, it's blurry. It's just for YouTube. The audio will be fine.
True.
Because it comes in and out.
Hey.
It looks great, then it goes. So just start playing, and
Oh,
I think it'll be
sucks.
fine once we start.
Okay, tell me where to center it.
You're pretty much dead on.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, God. I'm just kidding.
Go pee. Oh, and you need a mic over there, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's easy.
We can switch mics or you?
No, we can. I already moved yours. That was easy. That was super easy. But
Yeah.
I feel like Rocky's stupid. I'm just kidding.
I was like waiting for like some sort of revelation or something, but you're just all stupid.
Because I wonder if it was like this, like up, and he had it like that.
Try it.
Like, go look on the camera on the TV or on my computer screen. Hold on. How's that?
Put it more down.
More down.
Yeah, just a little bit. That's it. Like it's pissing me off because like it'll
Right.
focus perfectly
Right
and
there.
then
Right there. But bring the DS a little bit closer to the camera.
yeah, bring the DS closer.
Click
aim
it up one more.
Aim it down.
Huh?
Yeah.
Can you click the clamshell closed like one more?
No, that's.
That might be a little too far.
Try to get it closer, but
Wait.
aim the camera down.
Oh, that's perfect. That is cool. Pull it out or push it out. Oh,
Hey.
yeah, that's perfect. It's
Yeah,
focused.
but now you have to play like that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
You okay with that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. I was all like, man, there has to be something we're missing. Yeah, you come in, sit down. I put your mic right there.
Cool. Oh yeah.
It's crazy how well it's doing it.
Oh my god, that's so awesome. Okay, so much better.
Okay, so we'll talk about the Surge battle after we battle.
Yeah.
Let's go and get the battle.
I made a stupid face. I'm like, I'm gonna be tapping on this fucking camera the whole time.
All right, guys. So we're back. I hope you got Rocky's can open in the audio.
How's it looking?
It looks great.
It does
Awesome.
look great.
It's a little in and out, but it's way, way, way.
That's
better.
all right.
Okay, so if you guys want to watch the battle, you can only watch it on
Whoops.
Analog Arcade on YouTube.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm gonna organize my party real quick to make sure that I have the right Pokemon.
I like how it's all flipped. The text.
Are you already talking to the lady?
Not my problem.
Yeah, he's talking to the lady.
Okay.
I'm going to do invite a player to play with you.
Okay. Let's see what I can do.
So for y'all listening on the podcast and y'all want to watch along with the battle, the timestamp on the live video is going to be 46:30 is where you're going to want to jump to right now.
That's how long it took us to set all this shit up.
That's the difference. It's like a 10-minute difference for us to like move around, set things up.
Okay, there we go. Doom start. Yes.
Don't do Trade Center.
Yeah, I saw. I was like, oh, no,
Whoops.
he's going to click trade. It's called Coliseum?
Yeah. They should have put like battle or trade, but they put the Coliseum in there. That sounds cooler, but it confused me. I was like, the word I'm looking for.
Throw the DS over.
Am I walking around on your screen or no?
No, you're
No,
just
No?
sitting down.
Okay, I was just wondering if it.
For everybody out there, shh.
So yeah,
Don't tell Ian.
Okay, so it's already starting. Ah! Is it starting? Are you starting?
No.
Oh.
he was looking at this Pokemon. Just a moment. Please wait.
Oh, should I turn up the volume on my game or what?
Oh, you can.
Well, no, I play music.
Oh, yeah.
Dun,
No,
dun.
music, turn it down.
All right, so we're starting the fight.
Mr. Jordan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Perfect matchup. God damn it.
All right, for everyone watching right now, I promise we will have a better camera setup next time.
Okay. Yeesh.
It looks great though. It's just the tops of the.
You know who doesn't look great is that fucking Bellsprout. It looks like a fucking destroyed shoe.
Looks like a fucking dock worker's heel.
Yeah, I already fought. I already forgot. I wonder why you did that.
I was just trying to knock down your fucking accuracy.
I like how his name's M. Jordan. Because when I was listening to the podcast, I was like, oh, Air Jordan.
So, we should probably try and work on our commentating skills.
Yeah.
Because
true. So I have my Pidgeotto out. Rocky, you have your, what is it called?
it's a Weeping
A
Bell.
Weeping Bell. I keep calling it a fucking Bellsprout. All right, and so I've done 2 sand attacks and you've done a poison powder.
You've done 1 sand attack. Oh, no, yeah, you've done 2 sand attacks. I've done a poison powder, and I tried to use cut, but I missed.
Oh, so okay, so you put your cut on your Weeping Bell.
Yes.
I put
Yeah, with the
cut
left.
on.
Yeah, the with the right.
I put cut on my. Fuck, I don't even remember that.
His Pidgeotto used Gust, by the way,
Yes, yeah. Let me see.
and my cut missed again.
It's because I did 2 sand.
Yeah, 2 sand attacks, and my life is ruined.
What's the odds that cut hits?
100.
Really? Oh,
Yeah. So he used Gust again, or was that Quick Attack?
It was quick attack.
Okay.
Oh, your cut
Oh,
finally
cut hit.
landed.
Eh,
and it did as much as your poison does, but
yeah.
so I'm a little bit less than half HP. Ian took about maybe I don't know, a third, almost half of his HP down, so he's winning by a little bit.
Just a hair.
Oh, he used quick attack.
I'm waiting for that critical.
I'm down to 16 out of 73. I'm pretty low. My attack missed again.
God, this is like you're doing the worst rock.
I was pretty sure that he was going to kill me anyway, and I knew that if I put him to sleep, he would have gotten that sand attack in first, and I probably would have missed every time, so I was like, fuck it, poison.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you, I'm pretty disappointed in Pidgeotto's moveset in this game.
Oh yeah, I am with just about every game. He learns like wing attack and mirror move, and those are his two heavy hitting moves.
Top moves, really.
Oh, and mirror move.
He's fast.
I already said that.
You did say mirror move.
Is he faster than your Spearow? You brought in your Spearow, by the way.
Yeah, and we didn't even say that my Weeping Bell passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really need to work on that. So he sent out Pidgeotto, I sent out Weeping Bell. His Pidgeotto took out my Weeping Bell, but I did a pretty good amount of damage. I took out like half his health.
Yeah, not half health.
Play slower. And so y'all can call, because y'all are like...
True, yeah, we're okay.
Yeah, we also keep talking about a lot of things in between.
So did you make a move?
I have not. We're playing slower now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my Fearo's out, and I'm trying to pick which move I want to do, and I want to say it, but I can't until after we use the move.
No, just say it out loud.
I use Fury attack. Well, I'll tell him.
So who cares?
And then he'll know.
Who cares?
I want to beat him.
So you hit me. This is going to be your third hit with Fury attack, and you KO my Pidgeotto.
Yep. Got a 3-hit.
Oh, nice.
I was hoping to get a sand attack. So your Spearow's faster than my Pidgeotto.
Yep. Because Fearo's fully evolved.
Oh.
Once you get up to Pidgeotto, you might be faster. I mean, Pidgeot.
Oh, I forgot. Fully evolved Pokemon get bonuses.
Well, they're just the strongest that they can be.
You son of a bitch.
So I brought in my Pikachu.
Look how chubby he is.
Yeah, he's super chubby.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, God. You just have a check for everything I do, don't you? I chose wrong.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh, that really isn't.
So I used a Thunderbolt, and it took maybe a fourth of his
Thunder
health.
Shock.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can't. I don't even know if it learns Thunderbolt in this game. No, it probably does way later on, like 40.
Do you think Thunderbolt exists at this point?
Yes, it does.
No, because I thought it was just Thunder Shock and Thunder, and there's no Bolt in this game.
Well, there's Flamethrower and Ice Beam.
I'm going to fight you.
Oh, no. What happened?
I have no idea.
Did it freeze?
No,
Communication has been lost. Resetting software.
It reset mine. Okay, so...
Your game reset?
Yeah, my game reset.
So are you going to have to refight everything?
Yeah, we're going to have to rebattle.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay. So...
I'm changing up my team.
Okay.
Now's the time.
Your Spearow is actually pretty terrifying. I won't lie to you.
Yeah, I was impressed at actually how good it is. Fearow.
Fearow, right, yes.
You should have named your Weeping Bell Bellsprout. I was thinking that because you keep calling it that
I
anyway.
keep calling it the wrong goddamn names.
He's like, your Bellsprout. I'm like, yeah, it's Bellsprout.
So are you launching yours?
Yes.
Okay.
Invite players. Now, I feel like maybe if it does it again, I think it's the distance between us that has something to do with it.
That's a good... Let me see if I can move a little bit. Okay.
Whoops. Whoops. Okay. I thought I clicked on Trade Center. Whoops. Whoops. All right.
Were y'all going to trade? When are we all going to trade again?
We're going to trade towards after this battle.
Later.
Oh, really?
Later.
Not now!
Oh, okay.
So, second try for battle.
Oh, and you just throw out the same Pokemon?
Yeah, I didn't even move my Pokemon.
I honestly changed. I thought that you would change it too, knowing that I changed it.
Who cares? And look at, okay, before you pick.
Oh, I already did.
I hate you.
Yep.
So Rocky has his Gyarados out, and I have my
Pidgeotto
out. And wow, that Dragon Rage, boy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he hit me with Dragon Rage, and I hit him with Sand Attack.
You son of a bitch.
So this is what I think y'all should do.
What?
Both pick a move and say, okay, we picked it, and then say what the move is before it goes.
But that.
We're gonna say it as it goes.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're gonna say it as it goes.
Yes, sir, shut up, Sergio.
All right.
So still, Pidgeotto and Gyarados. I used Dragon Rage once again.
Oh,
And
of
it
course
kills
did. I was
him.
hoping that Sand Attack would have fucking done something.
Death.
If Ian used Quick Attack, would it be quicker than your Dragon Rage?
Yeah,
Ye-
Quick
yes.
Attack will go first.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And let's.
Oh no.
Oh, he sent out his Pikachu,
My Pikachu's out, and I used Thundershock.
and it's gonna do a lot of damage to me.
You mean
Not so much.
Oh no, it did. a decent
Almost
amount.
half.
And that Sand Attack is coming in clutch.
Oh,
Gyarados missed.
Misses Dragon Rage.
Yeah, my Dragon Rage missed, and he's gonna use Thundershock again. Oh, he's Body Slam.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that it was going to hit a little bit harder. And what did you use?
I used Bite, but it missed.
Oh, boy.
This is like a tense battle. His Jigglypuff / Pikachu is.
I could have ended the battle, but... Oh, no!
Oh, did it do it again?
Yep,
did it
it did it
again.
again.
Fuck.
What's
So-
going on?
I think it's the distance we have between us,
Yeah, I think so, too.
and it also might be like I'm sitting it on top of a computer or something. I don't know.
No, it has to be distance.
Can I move this mic?
Yeah. All right. Also, okay, one second.
Well, one more time, everybody.
It's like cutting it off like a tiny bit. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, everyone. Sorry. Hey,
Hey,
we're sorry.
listen.
You can hold the mic.
I can just hold it?
Yeah, if you want to.
I think I might have to.
If you've got a third
Just push
arm.
it out there. Oh. Then we could deal with it later. Yeah, there you go. That's what we do. Legit.
All right. I feel like I'm at open mic night.
Invite.
We should
I'm
do some stand up.
Inviting you.
I haven't even started the game because I've been doing mic shit.
Oh, we're so unprepared.
It's all right.
It's because we have to record this
The
damn
audio version
video.
of this is going to be
Shut up.
way different.
Yeah, it's gonna go. The people enjoy the YouTube stream.
Oh, they're enjoying it?
I don't know. There's a couple people watching.
I don't know. they probably do.
Last time we did this, we had people in the chat and stuff. So.
Had one guy in the chat.
It's still,
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
Oh, I touched them.
And-
I touched them.
It had 17 views, which is like more than some of our regular videos.
Go down. Coliseum. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
Oh, HEB's open.
there's gonna be.
What does that mean?
My zipper was down.
That has nothing to do with
I've
HEB.
never heard anyone say that before.
It's a way of not embarrassing somebody.
You're
just like,
say,
We,
"Did you know
force you to
HEB
say
is
it."
open?" And then
HEB's
they're
open
like,
late today.
They're like, "HEB is open every day, my man."
Here comes the battle. Sorry, everything's flipped, fellas. For the people just joining now.
Quit pointing out our flaws, Sergio.
Shut up.
All right, so
So-
let's see if this sand attack is going to do any better this
We
time.
got Ian's Pidgeotto, also known as M. Jordan,
And my Gyarados.
also known as Noodle.
Boy, a critical hit.
I
So-
changed it up this time and I used Bite. It was a critical, like Ian said, and I made him flinch, which I thought wasn't even in this game.
Wow. So yeah, you've basically negated my Pidgeotto's whole existence.
Negated it.
Okay, I'm going to use Bite again, and it took him out. Didn't even get to use Sand
Nice.
Attack.
Nope.
Your chump ass Pidgeotto
Each
didn't
time
even
I'm
get
playing,
to.
Rocky keeps getting better and better.
Yep, he's adapting.
he's
This is in his favor.
He's gonna sweep you.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
So I
Is
brought
this
out my
real life?
Pikachu.
And I threw out my Nido King.
Oh no!
Thundershock my butt.
Ooh.
Doesn't affect me, so he didn't even affect me with his Thundershock, throwing out my ground type.
So smart. What a smart play.
That was a smart play.
This is a tough one.
I'm looking at your moves. and I'm
You
like,
read me by knowing exactly what I was going to do because I've already done it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what happens. I'm gonna take a gamble, and I'm gonna use Thrash.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Thrash is pretty strong. I don't know what it is in this game. It might be 90 attack power.
It
That was
did-
good.
It did a good amount. Like what? 2/3.
Yeah, about 2/3 damage to Pikachu using Thrash.
Jigglypuff.
Ian used Body Slam before my Thrash, and it took out, I don't know, like a fifth maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a fifth. So I brought out my Gloom, and you thrashed him pretty good right there.
I haven't even seen that animation yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he used Gloom. Yeah, like he said, he used Thrash. And what is that? Like a third of your HP got taken away?
That's about a third, yeah.
What's your Gloom's name?
My Gloom's name is Dank Onion. Oh no! And now I'm at 2 hit points because you did a fucking critical hit.
This worked out in my favor because I used Thrash for the 3rd time. Sometimes it only works at 2, but after 2 or 3 hits, it confuses me. You put me to sleep, and I
that
don't.
negates my your confusion.
I think that negated my confusion. Yes.
Wow.
Nice.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, I'm asleep, which isn't a good thing, but at least I'm not hurting myself like an idiot.
Let me take some of your health real quick. I used Absorb. Oh
Ooh.
man.
You'd like.
So is grass not good against ground?
He's a poison type.
Oh.
And
fuck.
so Ian used Absorb, hoping it would be super effective to my ground type, but I'm poison type, so it just made it normal.
Yeah. Boy.
Is he ground poison or straight poison?
He's
No,
ground
he's
poison.
ground poison.
Oh,
And it's something that he doesn't get until he turns into Nido King.
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna be asleep forever, dude. I'm still asleep. He got in a cut on me. He got in a second cut.
It's usually like 3 moves that you're asleep and then you'll wake up.
It's 2 to 5.
It's usually like 3.
That's the average number between 2 to 5.
It's good to know that you're faster than me even when you're asleep. I'm just kidding.
You're faster.
Oh, it tells you like he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
This is the 5th turn. Okay, I woke up, but I can't do anything. You sons of bitch.
It doesn't take much.
You son of slut. Oh, I'm confused.
Oh wow! So the
So you
confusion
still stay
lasted
confused.
through the sleep.
And I hurt myself, so I killed myself.
no.
Wow! Oh no!
So
brutal.
you guys saw it here first. I had 5 turns of sleep, and my confusion was still
Okay.
there, so it stacks.
That was an absolute comeback
Yep.
by Ian.
Oh man!
2 HP. You just knocked down your Ditterino like nothing.
Yep. So you came right back, and I'm gonna use my Harvey, my
Oh.
Firo,
His bird at law.
which is very useful against you.
And very fast.
Hopefully, I'm faster than your dank onion. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So I've taken out 2 of your Pokemon. You've taken out 1 of mine.
I would
Yes.
hope a bird's faster than a houseplant.
What are you gonna send out next? You got Jigglypuff, but it's a Pikachu.
We say that every time. I want to rename my Pikachu.
So I think, okay, Pikachu's a little bit less than half health. I'm full health, and I think if I get this Fury attack out,
Yep.
oh yeah, you're a little bit faster.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
critical.
if
Oh
I
my
get this
God.
Fury attack
Half
out,
his health, half Rocky's health just went down.
Oh, it missed.
yep,
How? What is
Oh,
Fury
Rocky's
attacks?
attack missed.
What is its percentage?
it's like 90.
Oh my God, the chance.
So I'm pretty sure if I finally get this Fury
I
attack
shouldn't
out,
have done that. I'm faster than you. I don't know why I did quick attack.
Yeah.
That was my
That was a
downfall.
I'm trying so hard not to talk over you guys.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you're fine.
We all shut up.
So like I was trying to say earlier, if I get this Fury attack out, you're gonna die, and that's what happened. Yeah.
Yep, you got me.
Okay, Zoltar.
So I put out my Kadabra. You still have your Harvey, your Furo. It's about a third of its health.
Yeesh. Okay. I used Fury attack, but his confusion made it first because he's way faster.
Wow, how much hit points do you have?
Oh.
I have 2.
Oh my God, that's upsetting.
I got 3.
really didn't want that Fury attack to touch me.
Yeesh.
I
Okay.
love Kadabra's sprite.
I bet you it looks great forward facing.
Yeah.
When you see the back of him, he
Let's
looks
try.
like a dumb idiot.
So he used confusion again, took me out.
Yeah. Wow.
My Harvey fainted.
Man, Kadabra's like low key one of probably my second best Pokemon, and I can't believe it's at its health right now.
Now I have 2 Pokemon out. Ian has 3.
Oh no.
Oh, you mean down?
Yeah, down.
Yeah.
And I just sent out my Gyarados. Let's see what he uses. He used confusion.
I won't lie to you. Confusion's my only hitting move.
Oh yeah, he just knows teleport until 16, and then after that.
I have what else? Disable on him.
So he used confusion. It took maybe almost half of my health, and then I used bite and took him out. So Ian has 2 Pokemon left.
That was good.
He's going to use Baby Shrek, which is a War Turtle.
My War Turtle's in the ring.
And
I love these sprites.
let's see. Your War Turtle should have more defense than most Pokemon. So I'm going to use Dragon Rage, because Dragon Rage, for those of y'all that don't know, does a set amount of health.
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't know
I
that.
didn't.
It does 40 damage every time. And
So does he learn Dragon Rage naturally?
Yes,
At what level does he learn Dragon Rage?
I think 25 or 24.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So Ian used Dig. He's underground, and little does he know, I am a flying type. So his Dig will not affect me
So why'd you use Splash?
because I didn't want to use up the. I don't know. I just like why not? I used Splash because I couldn't hit him because I was faster than him.
It's almost like a taunt.
Yeah, it is a taunt. Fuck with me. I used Dragon Rage once again, and since I did that same amount of damage, there's no random number generator for my attack, and it killed him.
No.
Wow. Okay, so I have my last Pokemon out, and it's a Nidoking.
Nidoking. I don't have any water moves
He's so edgy.
because I didn't learn them.
Shadow the Hog.
Let's try this out. Oh, you knew there was Thunderbolt. Where'd you get? Oh, you got it from Lieutenant Surge. I should have taught that to my Nidoking.
God. Nice.
That's such a good move. He used Thunderbolt from his Nidoking, which is faster than me for some reason.
I did not anticipate that.
That is really weird.
Okay,
Oh, you know why? Because he's on a 3-tier evolutionary skill, maybe?
here's the strategy.
Oof.
Jaime. So what kind of Pokemon's Heimlich?
He is Bug and Flying, so I
Yeah.
threw him on Butterfree, and he has Thunderbolt, and I wholeheartedly know that, but I need to try and do something.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
so I used Poison Sting thinking that maybe it would have a bigger edge on it than... But, oof,
Yeesh.
confusion.
Your Poison Sting, your tiny little Poison Sting did more than the confusion that I did to you.
I was hoping that I would get the poison off on you in that one hit before I had to use Thunderbolt.
It is possible.
How many Thunderbolts do you have?
I have-
Comes with 15, doesn't it?
I think it's 25, no?
25?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Oh, Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt are all kind of like similar moves, but they have different amount of power points.
Oh, they have different amounts of PP.
Yeah, they have different PP.
Man, this is starting to get close.
Yep, I think you might make a comeback with this.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
This is starting to get close.
You're probably faster than me because I'm a turtle.
So,
We'll see if I
I
die.
don't think this is going to
so
one
Rocky
hit you.
sent out his Oogway
Oh.
as a War Turtle.
Oh, and he got 2/3 of my health. I used Water Gun on him.
Oh.
He's
He's-
with
We have about the same percentage of health right now. But for some reason, Nidoking is faster.
Rocky has a full
I-
health Pokemon left.
No, I
It's-
don't. Oh yeah, after
Yeah,
War
after
Turtle.
Oogway, yeah.
Because you're gonna go down right now.
Yep, he used Thunderbolt, and I am down.
Boyo.
Okay.
So, I'm down to my last Pokemon.
And I've already forgotten who it is.
I remember.
Because you're watching the stream.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream.
It's my gross Weeping
Oh,
Bell.
gosh.
Fucking gross ass.
So,
What if his Nidoking knew Fire Punch?
here's my only hope.
Oh no.
And you know Mega Punch, of course you do.
Oh. Ooh,
That's half of my health.
Oh no!
Oh, that's
you
my-
got the sleep off. Oh no!
Thank God, that gives me at least 3 turns to hit you. Okay,
Oh.
so turn number 1, I used Cut, he's asleep.
Oh, how
It's a
did you not kill?
critical.
It's a critical, and you didn't kill me.
Oh,
Oh my god!
here's turn number 2. He woke up, but he can't do anything. I used Cut.
Oh!
He's
Can you
dead.
imagine if you had missed?
If I had missed,
Oh
and
no!
he got one more hit in, he would have won.
Oh god!
That
Ian-
was so close.
Ian would have won if he got one more turn off of me.
Oh boy!
If I had missed that sleep powder, if I had
Alright.
missed, oh,
So Rocky's the victor, and it was a close ass game.
yep.
Level 25 Pokemon, both of us, we were both evenly matched. That was I think I slipped up by picking a couple of wrong moves at some point,
hmm
but overall that
I'm not
was
agreeing, but I'm just like saying, like,
No, I
continue
agree with that.
conversation. Yeah, I
No,
felt
you-
like you did kind of toy with me a little bit.
I was experimenting more than I probably should have. Is
I mean, but
the honest to God
it's
truth.
all about having fun.
Yeah.
We're not super competitive, even though Rocky is. Rocky's all like, I want to win.
Okay, well, we'll be right back after this. We're gonna take a small little break just to
Rearrange everything.
rearrange everything, and then we'll talk strategy and what we did.
Can you
And
see
so-
Ian in the camera?
Talk a little Surge too.
Oh, little
Am
Surge.
I in the camera?
What? Yeah.
Am I in the background of the camera?
No, you're not.
Oh, okay.
That would have been cute though.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, you're back. Okay, we're doing good this time, I think.
We're like doing notoriously horrible.
Like the YouTube live makes it difficult, but once we get it down smooth, I think it's gonna be like, oh wow, this is awesome.
And I can help you out with the Streamlabs.
Yeah.
Set it up so you can have the Be Right Back screen, test it out.
Mhm.
do it.
I really think that would help. So
And there's even an option to freeze it so that, it'll like you can freeze the Be Right Back, but then bring up whatever you see on there, but no one else sees it except for you, and then you can unfreeze it.
that's good enough right there, right? Where it is.
Well, let me put it down, and then that way. Oh wait, no, back this way. A little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's perfect.
Okay. All right. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh
fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
We're back.
Yes. Are we?
Not just yet.
We're back to YouTube. We're back on YouTube.
I guess.
Hello.
Just doing a little
I
bit of
can
house
see
cleaning.
you.
All right. So let me go ahead and start the timer.
Okay.
Okay. One. Yeah, y'all can start.
And we're back. So the timer that we have on display is not entirely accurate compared to the podcast time because I am going to have to cut out some of the stuff of technical difficulties.
No, yeah.
But yeah, so if you guys want to watch the battle, we did have 2 failed attempts and one full attempt. You can watch it live on live every, I guess, Tuesday. We're going to record. Or no, today's Thursday. Jesus Christ, I'm 1,000 times.
But are we
backwards.
switching to Tuesdays?
Well, we can talk about that off podcast.
Okay,
It's
well-
not up to the audience to hear.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you'll see. Check out our Instagram at Analog Arcade at Instagram, and we'll be putting updates on when things are going to come out and everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, if you guys are ever curious on watching us play live, you can definitely catch us on our YouTube streams, and you can find more information on our Instagram.
And we promise next time we're gonna get it. It's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be clean. Okay, so let's talk strategy. You did not anticipate me having a Thunderbolt on my Nidoking.
I should have done it myself. I am upset that I didn't do that.
Yeah, and I always take for granted
Right through
that,
the camera. Sneaky, whatever.
I always take for granted that the Nido family is poison and ground. I always anticipate that I can just get off some super effective moves that are super effective towards ground off on them, but that's not entirely true when it comes to grass type Pokemon. So your Heimlich was like a surprise essential player. Do you anticipate using Butterfree for the rest of the playthrough?
I think he might be the first one that I get rid of, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that I'd keep my Butterfree for too much longer.
Yeah, if you noticed, I took out my Jerry Seinfeld, my Beedrill, and my Mona Lisa, my Jigglypuff out of my party, just because they were either too technical or not technical enough for my play style. So I want to set up some like very general rules that I want to try and do every time we have one of these battles.
Okay.
We are allowed to catch 3 brand new Pokemon in the wild.
Yeah.
That's the maximum. But we must have 2 brand new Pokemon on our team every time we battle.
Okay, 2 brand new ones every time.
Every
All
time,
right,
yeah.
I will remember that now. I thought you were saying you could put 3, but you don't have to bring them in. And I was like,
okay, yeah.
I was going to stick with this. Let's
Yeah,
work with it.
I had a hard time phrasing it last time. But yeah, I want to try and do it to where we have 2 brand new Pokemon every time we battle each other. Now, there is this new aspect that I want to try and introduce into this episode, which is trading a Pokemon. I want to randomly trade a Pokemon from my party to your party, but I don't know the extent of how long they should be traded. I don't know if maybe... What's the matter?
I'm just gonna get my phone.
Oh, okay. I don't know if... Because I thought about it, and I thought about my team, and I was pretty upset at the idea of accidentally trading any of them. And so I thought about it, and I wanted to talk to you about it to see what you thought. But maybe there's a certain extent that the traded Pokemon is on our team. Like maybe we trade right before our battle, and then it's like a wild card, and you don't know what the other person has trained this Pokemon to be, and so we have to battle each other using one of our own Pokemon, or we trade now. We use that Pokemon that we've traded for in the gym, and then we trade back right before our next battle. It's completely up to you. We could also just negate this whole thing altogether because it does sound like it's more of a hindrance than it could be exciting, especially for the audience, to see how we try to integrate the Pokemon into our team. But it's completely up to you in the end.
I think we roll a die right before we battle and trade.
Okay, so it's right before the battle,
Yes,
and then after the battle we trade right back.
we could.
I have something to add.
What do you
What's
think, Sergio?
So, like in fantasy football,
Say that word again.
Yeah, what did you?
fantasy football.
Okay,
Fantasy
I
football.
swear to God, you said fast.
I know we're talking about
Furious.
video games, y'all, a bunch of nerds, but football exists. I'm just kidding.
Otherwise known as soccer here in America.
You're wearing a Blockbuster shirt. So
Shut up, leave me alone. Nobody can see me.
Did you rent your fantasy football at Blockbuster, buddy?
Leave me alone. I'm just kidding. No, but there's players that you can lock that can't be traded. And I was thinking, what if y'all have like 2 or 3 Pokemon, like maybe your starter and 2 Pokemon that you do not want to trade that exclude it. They'll leave 3 Pokemon left, and each of those 3 will have 2 numbers assigned to them on the die, like a 1 and a 4.
That's not a terrible idea, because I was thinking like, oh well, there's 6 sides on a die. We would have to pull out box Pokemon, and I don't want to send him my level 5 Magikarp for him to deal with.
Yeah. But just so it's like you're not going to lose anyone that you've like really grown attached to. You feels like a heavy hitter on your team, but
yeah,
there's still that. Oh, I'm going to lose. I could lose this. I might have to think about rebuilding my team.
Yeah. So every Pokemon has a 33% chance of being traded.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's permanent trades, so it's less confusing.
Would you want to do a permanent trade or just until next game?
I think permanent
next
trades are cool
podcast.
for the battle, and then afterwards we can choose whatever we want to do with it. Like if the other person wants it back, they could, like they say, no, I want to keep that on my team, or we could just say like, and then maybe it gets traded the next time again, and they're like, I'm never going to get to use my Pokemon because it keeps getting traded to you.
Yeah, true. I just thought of a cool way. What if that's the only way that we could strategically trade a Pokemon that needs to evolve through trade evolution?
Oh, so we could keep it and hopefully it happens.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, these are the 3 Pokemon up for trade. Hopefully I trade my Kadabra and you get it and make it an Alakazam, and then we trade it back next time we meet each other.
Yeah.
Like strategically, that's the way I could only trade the Pokemon.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Okay, so then do you want to set up a trade now?
I think y'all should do it next time.
Time?
Kind of iron out the details.
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Get like on paper, like this is the rules. This is what's gonna happen.
Okay, so we'll do it before the next battle next time.
We'll do the trade right before the next battle.
Okay,
And we'll even have new Pokemon to do it with.
true.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's exciting. Okay, so we didn't talk about Surge.
We didn't.
We battled Surge this time. What level were you when you battled Surge?
24.
24?
Yeah, I pretty much just swept him with my Nidoking and
nice.
my War Turtle because he knew Dig.
Oh, good call. Yeah, I was like, oh no, War Turtle. Yeah, I also, when you had told me that you had taught your War Turtle Dig, I was like, oh, that's so perfect. I don't want to teach Dig to any of my other Pokemon.
Yeah.
So I kind of took that from you, but I felt guilty doing so because I was like, I want our Pokemon to be different enough. But
Just gonna copy
and
everything.
now
Rocky does.
I'm going to teach my Nidoking Thunderbolt. Master with yours.
yeah, right now our War Turtles and Nidokings are very much alike. Or they definitely will be next time we fight. So Surge has 3 Pokemon, right? Do you remember which 3 Pokemon?
I thought he
it
had
is?
2. I think it was a Raichu. Maybe it was a Magnemite and an Electrode.
Okay, so I think I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna look it up right now. I think he has a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu.
Yes, he has Pikachu and Raichu for sure. I don't
You
know about
Googled
the first one. No,
Oh,
I don't
I'm
know
not
how
going
to-
to trust you.
I'm gonna pull it up right now.
I don't know about the first one, but I know for a fact he has a Pikachu and Raichu.
Okay, so Surge has a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu.
Okay.
And so I guess in Pokemon Yellow, he only has a Raichu.
Oh, because it's based on the TV show.
The anime, yeah. Okay, so yeah, he has a Voltorb, a Pikachu, and a Raichu. I thought for sure he had an Electrode.
I thought so too. That is weird.
I also swept him, but in a very unconventional manner.
How's that?
Like on accident.
I wanted to specifically train my Gloom and my Kadabra.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would put in Gloom first. Oh, real quick, are you using Set or
Switch?
Switch?
I'm using Switch.
Oh, you are? So you're hindering yourself.
What
Or
do you
is
mean?
it Set? No, Set is where it doesn't let you know the
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay, yeah. Because okay, I thought you were using the one where it doesn't allow you.
For the people listening,
Yeah,
Set
explain
and
it.
Switch are two different options for you whenever you're playing a battle. Throughout the battle, you take out a Pokemon. The rival or opponent will say, okay, I'm about to throw this one out. Do you want to change? And then you get the option to switch your Pokemon out to
Right.
better your chances of winning. But if you have it to set, then they just throw it out and you don't have a choice.
Yeah, you have to switch out, and that takes a turn. Yeah, if you decide to switch out a Pokemon, it doesn't take your turn. I am specifically playing in Switch mode as well because I wanted to be able to breeze through this in time for the next podcast episode. Otherwise, I would typically play in Set mode. So before we get to Lieutenant Surge, there's the trash can puzzle.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Is there any rhyme or reason to this trash can puzzle?
It is. There are patterns, but
Uh-huh.
it's not the same every time.
So it's like it could be like one of three patterns, or
There's a bunch of trash cans. For
Uh-huh.
those listening, I'll kind of start from the beginning. There's like
while you're explaining, I'm going to count the trash cans.
Okay, go for it. There's a set of trash cans. Ian's about to give us the number, but within those trash cans, there's a switch that you have
There's
to find.
15 trash cans.
So you have to
Okay.
find that one switch within those 15 trash cans. If it happens to be in that one trash can that you find, there is a second switch that will come from that single trash can. It's not just random every time. There is like, okay, it's here, then that means it has to be over here after that first one.
Oh, so it's a set amount of trash cans in a linear line after that one.
Yes, it will go in a pattern after you find the first one, but the first one is random.
Yes.
What's crazy is it happened twice
Mhm.
where I fucking clicked on every single trash can, and once it got to the third to last trash can,
Yeah.
it would say that was where the first switch was. It happened twice in a row.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, this is the puzzle. Every time you just click on all the fucking trash cans
And
until
so
you and then you have to decide this out of the next two trash cans which one it has the second switch.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's so weird. And so I failed both times until I miraculously got it by accident one time.
It's such a weird puzzle because it's like it's not really a puzzle. It's kind of like a guessing game almost.
I think, and then on top of that, there's a trash can right next to Lieutenant Surge,
Mm-hmm.
almost as if like it's taunting you, like, hey, remember this dumbass shit
Yeah.
you just did?
I think maybe it might have been like a master switch for him, but he's like, I'm gonna put this one in a trash can too.
Isn't it the dumbest thing that's a trash can? Like,
Yeah.
I don't
It
know.
might also be telling you that you can find stuff in the trash cans. Maybe they just reused the sprites because it had the same functionality. Because on the ship, you can get
True.
an item in one of the trash
Yeah,
cans.
that's
Yeah.
very true. Did you click on the trash can that the captain was puking into?
Stuck your hand in the puke.
Did you click on it?
Was there something in there?
There's just a little dialogue that says,
Mhm.
yuck, shouldn't have looked in there.
Yeah.
I did not look in there.
You
I should.
coward.
I looked in every other trash can on that ship, and I found one thing, and I guess I was discouraged.
For those of you that don't know, Rocky's notorious for going through every single little meticulous nook and cranny of a game to find everything.
You kind of have to in RPGs.
And it upset Sergio so much. He's like, skip it. Nobody cares.
Because they'll have like let's say money's like Gilly, he'll have like 100 million Gillies, like, oh look, 3 Gilly. And I'm all like, what are you doing? Like, you don't need that.
God damn it. Okay, so I forgot to talk about I was trying to train my Gloom and my Kadabra, and so what I was doing was I was having Gloom out first. I would put the Pokemon to sleep, and then I would bring out my oh, it wasn't even Kadabra, it was Nidoking. And I would use Mega Punch. And so they were just all three of the Pokemon.
Just
I put them to
wrecking
sleep immediately, and then Mega Punched, and I knocked out all of them that way, and I was like, that was probably the dumbest way I could have done.
Yeah.
My goodness.
That's awesome.
But it was a lot of fun, and he also uses X speed.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, last episode we talked about Misty and how she used X defense, which we thought was abnormal, and then turns out Surge uses X speed. How do you feel about that tactically?
I can see how that could be a tactic for a gym leader because they have to be stronger than all the rest of them.
Yeah.
And using something to upgrade your Pokemon mid battle makes it like, oh geez, it's like in other games whenever they use haste or something to like make them faster, raise their attack, increase their HP or defense, and then you're like, oh, this thing's buffing up and ready to attack me. But then they started to break away from those normal tropes and create their own.
Yeah.
Do you also think it's kind of like a introduction on like, oh, there's items, this is kind of how you use it?
I think that's a typical thing when it comes to RPGs at all from back then is you would take turns to use items in your disposal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think they can bring back this idea that trainers use these special, I guess, disposable items. What is it called when you use an item and it's gone? I don't know the exact term. I was trying to figure that out. But
in Pokemon specifically, or
no, just at all. It doesn't matter. But I think that a good way to bring back this tactic in, I guess, future games to make games more challenging, if they ever wanted to, is they could give it as a held item. Like there's special gym held items that Pokemon can use to where it doesn't take a turn to use for that Pokemon to use that item.
There is one.
Oh, there is? I mean, I'm sure there's
this generation.
I'm sure there's all kinds of held items in further generations that allow things like that, but an item that's a one-time use. You know what I mean?
Consumable.
Mm-hmm. Yes. But because it's almost like totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon, where they're just a little bit stronger because they're bigger. I think that if in later games they should do that with gym battles, so it actually feels like a challenge rather than just like, oh, I'm 5 levels higher than them, I'm going to beat them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Then it starts to throw in strategy rather than brute force.
Exactly. I feel like these earlier games had plenty strategy in them. I'm starting to realize, especially now that this is the second gym leader that has used an item like this.
A lot of it just isn't spelled out for you, especially in older games.
Yeah.
So the problem is it doesn't limit. I guess it does limit like on how much you can level, but not to the extent to where it's like actually damaging. So like when I used to, not really anymore, but when I was like a teenager, I would always like just grind, and I'd be like level 20 before like the first gym. So
Yeah.
sometimes they wouldn't listen, but they're so strong it doesn't matter. As long as they do like 1 or 2 attacks, I'm gonna knock them out.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you can just like brute force your way through it, but if you play it, I think the way it was intended, kind of how you are playing now,
Yeah.
like knowing Sand Attack and Leer and stuff can actually really help.
Dude, my Pidgeotto, that's all it's good for now. It's just trying to get off a couple of quick sand attacks because it's, a technically fast Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's truly what I use my Pidgeotto.
And like
now.
in the newer games, doing like competitive play online, you have to have like really strong strategies to even be competitive at all.
A lot of those.
You can't brute force your way through that.
A lot of those floating stones. What is that move called?
Stealth Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, I call them Caltrops. What? They're the same thing, except they float.
I'm thinking of a different move.
Well, there's also.
Oh, I am thinking of a different.
The ones
move.
that look like jumping jacks, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, so do you guys want to play the Pokédex game?
Wait, right before. Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
But every time y'all said Surge, I was like, "What's up?" Like, every single time,
like Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Didn't
We should
catch
start
on.
calling you Lieutenant
I kept
Sergio.
on thinking like I was like, "Oh, talking to me, what's up?" And I was like, "Oh wait."
Didn't catch on.
So Rocky, you're Rocky now.
Okay, I'm Brock.
Sergio, you're Lieutenant Sergio,
And you're Misty.
and I'm Misty.
It's
It's a 1-in-1 transfer. I'm Misty.
Upset face.
Okay, let's play the Pokemon or the Pokédex game.
Okay.
All right, Rocky, since you are the reigning champ, Sergio is going to get the first.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Sergio, let me pull up your first Pokemon. All right, I'm gonna read its Pokédex entry, and you have actually, since there's two of you guys
have one
playing,
chance.
you get one chance.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna start now. Always furious and tenacious to boot, it will not abandon chasing its quarry until it is caught.
Oh. Read it one more time.
Always furious and tenacious to boot, it will not abandon chasing its quarry until it's caught. Do you want me to play its cry?
Yes.
Oh, I have my phone on mute.
Smart. Oh, I know it's either one or the other, and I'm gonna get mad because I feel like I'm gonna get it wrong.
Okay.
Primate.
It's primate.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I was gonna say.
Sergio gets 1 point.
Ding ding ding.
Okay, I'm gonna turn my phone back down just in case an ad pops up. All right, Rocky, I'm gonna pull up one for you.
Okay.
All right. Its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas.
That is not descriptive at all.
I know.
Let me hear the cry.
Okay, its magical and cute appeal has many admirers. It is rare and found only in certain areas. Here is its cry.
That's a Clefairy.
You got it right. That's the point.
Nice.
All right, Sergio. This one's let's go up to 5 points. How does
Whoa,
that
it's
sound?
a huge jump.
That's a lot of Pokemon.
It's going to be fun, though.
It's gonna be like 8 episodes. We need more Pokemon.
Okay. Sergio lives in the shadows. Not Sergio.
Oh,
This is the
yeah, I was
Pokemon.
like, I do.
All right. This Pokemon lives in the shadows of tall trees where it eats insects. It is attracted by light at night.
Oh,
You want me to play his cry?
yes.
Oh, I know what it is.
Venonat.
It's Venonat.
Ooh,
Okay.
buddy.
All right, Rocky. Let me pull up your next one. All right. This Pokemon is capable of living in or out of water. When out of water, it sweats to keep its body slimy.
Oh.
Do you want me to hear its
Oh,
cry?
jeez, yeah. Oh. Poliwhirl.
It's Poliwhirl!
Got it,
my
yeah.
God.
All right.
We're on a roll.
So you guys are what, 2 and 2?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
No, we're 6 and 6 because of points.
The points?
He thinks we get 2 points per.
You said 5 points each, but we got it.
Okay, but you guys have 2 correct
Yeah,
answers.
2 correct answers.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Don't
just,
listen to him.
No
All right.
points. No points. Just correct
Okay.
answers.
let's do one last one, and this one's gonna be worth 20 points.
Is this like? Oh,
Just overhaul.
no. How about we do this?
What?
Lightning round, one last run, first to answer.
So, Mister, we're just here to have fun, guys.
It's just I wish there was like some sort of buzzer or some shit.
Go ahead and let Sergio try first.
No. Oh.
Because I play a lot more than him, so
Okay.
Dang.
he doesn't get the chance to.
You are going to rue.
All right,
Okay.
Sergio, ready?
Yes.
This one's worth 200 points.
Okay. Okay.
Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne.
Oh, that could be so many.
I know.
Goodness.
You want to hear it one more time?
Yeah.
Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne.
Play the.
Play the cry?
Yeah.
There's no cry in this round.
Oh.
Oh, you jerk.
Oh, hold on. Short wings. Short wings. Oh, short wings.
I'm having a hard time.
I feel like it's wrong, but Pidgey.
You're wrong.
Oh.
You're wrong!
No. Okay.
All right, Rocky. This is worth 2 points.
Less.
Drop it.
All right, you want to hear the description one more time?
Yeah, one more time.
Eats bugs in grassy areas. It has to flap its short wings at high speed to stay airborne.
Man.
Short wings.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. Trying to think of things with short wings, you think of birds right off the bat. And it might be, but
You think I'm trying to trick you?
kinda. I feel like it's some sort of bug or something.
I feel like it's like a.
I'm gonna say Spearow.
It is a Spearow.
Oh,
Okay.
that was my second guess. Its wings aren't short. It's the same wingspan as a Pidgey.
No, it's got notoriously short wings.
No. I was like, does it really?
I was like, it's got to be a bug.
I was thinking Dunsparce. It has those little fucking
What if I
baby wings.
What if I tried to pull that on you guys?
That
I just
was my
picked a
thought.
completely
I would
different
jump on
Pokemon
this
from a
laptop and
different
punch you in the
generation.
face. I'm just kidding.
All right, so Rocky gets it. Rocky's the reigning champ. Pokey champ over here.
Pokemon.
Rocky, is there any wisdom you want to drop on us today?
There is, but it's hard to pick exactly which one I want to choose.
Are you a little on the spot right now?
I was planning on writing them all down so that, so that I could find something good, but I can think of something.
Come on.
So
You could do it, buddy. Perform.
I mean, I'll definitely cut out some of the stuff.
let's see. For first, no, I think I can just pick any kind of gen.
Yeah.
So a small bit of information that I found out about for alligator.
Uh-huh.
I found out that its full name is, spelled like an alligator, but feral, like Feraligatr. And the only important part is supposed to be that it's supposed to be ER.
Yeah.
But it's only an R because in the game they didn't have enough characters to fit ER.
Oh.
So they just put R.
So they literally just like, screw it.
Yeah, so they just fucking put an R in there. And they wanted to put ER, but they couldn't. And that was something that I found out because I tried to name my Totodile for alligator as a kid and it wouldn't fit. And I was like, how does it not fit? It's the name of the Pokemon. But
do you think there's like published works or things out there with the wrong spelling because they intended it to be spelled with the ER?
probably,
So even to this day, it's spelled with just an R outside of the video games.
yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I'm pretty sure.
I knew about the character shortage. I did not know that it's still spelled that way.
Because they write and publish things before they develop the game. They probably might have found out too late and had the book started made.
Still there with an R. Looking at the
Wow.
phone right now. And I bet that there are
It's
plenty
like-
of other Pokemon that were
that's-
shortened.
Tumblr stole it from Fraligator.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that there are plenty of other Pokemon that they wanted to add more letters to or change the name, but they were like, fuck, we only have like 12 characters to put in here.
I mean, they are the developers, right? Can't they just up the number?
I guess
I guess it was much.
I
it was way too much work to
Well,
go back
'cause
and fix that rather than
Because you'd have to change like the
the
bar,
pixel size.
and then like the bar, like where it shows the health and everything, and like you'd have to change
And
the
dialogue
box, and
and-
everything would have to change.
And whenever you got to games like Black and White, I think it was either Diamond and Pearl or Black and White, they stopped making all of the names completely capitalized. So you could tell, like, oh, that's an older Pokemon because the whole name is just all caps.
all caps.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then in Black and White, it was just the first letter and then lowercase.
Hey, Rocky,
Hmm?
one fact at a time, okay, buddy?
We're talking about names, same topic, dude.
Say Pokefact so I can drop a ding right there.
Pokemon facts.
There we go. Okay, so real quick, have you ever almost accidentally not nicknamed a Pokemon when you caught it?
I did my Bellsprout.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
I caught 3 of them. I even trained the wrong one up like 2 levels, and I went, God damn it! So I switched it out and started over.
I'm so used to just saying like, no, I don't want to fucking nickname it. That
Yeah.
I forget that I'm supposed to for this podcast.
Mhm.
Oh god, no, but luckily I haven't. That's so funny. You got 3 of them because you.
And I
fucking-
even trained one by accident.
So earlier, Ian, you said that you want to change your Jigglypuff/Pikachu's name.
Yeah.
There's a guy that does that in the game. Are you gonna do
Yes.
it?
Yeah. The name. I think so. Yeah, because it's too complicated. It's too. Just
When you evolve it into a Raichu, name it Pikachu.
like it's a trainer like refusing to admit that it's a Raichu. It's
Yeah.
like, no, that's still Pikachu. It
No.
still fits in his baby clothes, bro.
Yeah.
You know, just
My cat's a girl, not a boy.
he's all painted yellow and he's all like hell.
But I think that's in Fuchsia City,
Oh, okay.
which is
It's
pretty far.
It's a
Yeah.
little bit away. That's Erica, right? Or no.
No,
That's
that's-
Sabrina.
Koga.
Oh, it's Koga.
Well, 'cause
Oh, wait. No. Fuchsia? What's the one at the bottom? You're confusing me now.
that's Fuchsia at the bottom.
I think you're right. I think it's Koga.
Okay.
Koga
It's
is
just Koga, yeah.
Poison.
Poison. Okay.
Yeah, it's poison.
So,
He's a judo guy, right? He does like
He's a no,
Karate?
He's a ninja.
he's a ninja.
Yeah, Bruno is karate.
Who's Bruno?
Bruno's an Elite Four member.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
is he a fighting type?
He's a rock and fighting type.
Oh, okay. So that's another thing I wanted to propose to you in the remakes that we end up playing, Fire Red, Leaf Green, as an example.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to see what you thought about the idea of only using two types of Pokemon. So if a Pokemon is fire, you can use that Pokemon. If a Pokemon has rock,
Oh.
you can also use that Pokemon. And if it's like, rock and water, you can still use that Pokemon because it has a rock typing in it. I just wanted to throw out like
to try and limit ourselves
onto... because we're already playing this game, why not? Why would we just breeze through it again later? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just an idea.
Well, like you can because you know how trainers will have we're all electric or all, you could be Rocky could be all my Pokemon are water, but have water, poison, water.
Well, yeah, that's how it should be, because Misty uses psychic, or she would use that psychic.
So you have a niche.
Misty would use water.
Right. No, but I mean she would have the psychic also.
Oh yeah.
But what I'm saying is, you have two, because I thought that's what Pokemon was eventually going to do when their gyms were going to. I had always assumed that Pokemon was going to get more hard, when in fact it went the reverse route kind of for a lot of games,
so that they can encourage more people to show up.
Exactly.
And play.
But I had always thought that, I guess in the next game they've already done all the typing for all the different gyms. Why not do 2 typings per gym? So just as long as a Pokemon falls under either fire or rock, you can have it in your party. It doesn't have to be fire and rock exclusively, but it could be fire and steel, and then rock and water, and that's still technically your typing. You know what I mean?
I was kind of hoping at some point they might say, this is a turtle gym. This is a bird gym.
I like that.
That's cool. This is a shoe gym.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of shoe Pokemon. I forgot that's a South Park joke, right?
Oh.
This is a shoe.
Yeah,
gym
it's just
Pokemon.
Yeah. Just shoe. Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, they have bug gyms, but I forgot bug's a type.
Yeah.
Turtle's not a type.
Do you think if the guy that created Pokemon didn't catch bugs as a kid, we wouldn't have Pokemon today?
Yes.
Maybe not. We might have Digimon. That might be our Lord and Savior.
I think Digimon is an exact response to Pokemon. Okay, well that's some food for thought for you guys to think about while we're away for a week. We'll catch you guys back here next week. Do you want to plug all the Analog Arcade stuff, or do you want to drop anything else before we go?
I'll drop the Analog Arcade tags one more time. There's Instagram, that's the tag is Analog Arcade. YouTube is Analog Arcade. Twitch is Analog Arcade YT, and then there's Twitter, which is Arcade Analog, switched around.
Awesome.
Yes. Also, I'd like to add, if anyone has any questions about what we're doing, suggestions, comments, anything.
What kind of games y'all want us to play?
Yeah.
Feel free to reach out to us, DMs, messages. We have our emails and our YouTube. Just reach out to us, and we'll address it live.
Yeah, and if you have specifically Pokemon questions that you guys want to ask us, or for us to talk about on air, we'll also talk about it on the podcast, and we'll tag you and everything.
What about y'all's comic? Y'all want to talk about that?
Sure, yeah. I mean, you can reach out, or you can follow Rocky on DeviantArt. We have a couple of comics on Webtoons as well.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, definitely follow us wherever you can. But yeah, other than that, you guys keep battling those Pokemon. We still don't have a good outro.
How about this? Hey, and until next week, stay big on Pokemon.
Hey, that's not bad.
Yeah.
But Sergio, you have to do it every time, because I'm not.
Oh no.
Maybe I think of us be trying to figure out an outro each time we end it. Just Sergio's doing something and us going, "That's terrible."
If y'all want, y'all can always drop an outro, and we'll change it each week.
Oh yeah, if the fans want to create our outro every week, just as long as it's not racist and prejudice in any sort of way, we'll definitely shout it out, whatever it may be. It could be like, "Hey, eat it, Fred's fish fry,
Yeah.
or something. But anyway, yeah.
Fred's fish fry.
But I guess for now, let's just stay big on Pokemon.
Stay big on Pokemon. Thank you guys.
Sign it out. What are you laughing at?
All right.
I need to eat.